live. Yo! What's going on? We're back with another Major League Catan game. $1,300 on the line. We're in round 5 out of 6, and it's been pretty interesting so far. Some great games. We've got a massive lineup here. Some of the best players in the world. I have a thing on my nose. Don't worry about it. I know I messed it up, but it's alright. Worse things have happened. It'll be alright. Yes, we are in fact live. Yo, what's going on, Wise? You were already here? It's a real one. That's a real one. Okay. Let's take a quick look at these tables. So Rayman is in a really good spot here. He's got 2 wins already. He's got a really high average point score, either 8s or 10s. And he could be the first player to pick up a 3rd win in this game. Cartosaurus also on 2 wins with a very similar point score. Has only dropped 1 point compared to Rayman. And also with a chance to become the first player to get 3 wins. At this point, 3 wins is the holy grail. Anyone who secures a 3rd win is locked in the playing game, potentially just the finals, at least in the top 5. So lots to play for here. Now scrolling down, we do still have Ash Papi, who has just got a win in his most recent game, and a 2nd win here is pretty much necessary for him to contest a spot in the playoffs. He's going to need to get a win here or the next game, ideally here. And finally, we have Noise Pond, who has scored really well on points, but is going to need 2 wins back-to-back here to have any chance of making it. So it's a must-win game for each player for different reasons. I think for the top players, for Rayman and Carter, a win here would be security, absolute security, and put them in the upper echelons of this playoff format. Whereas Ash Papi needs a win to secure himself, any chances, and potentially open up the chance to get even a 3rd win. And Noise Pond needs to win, or he's just out. Simple as that. So we're on a pretty high ore and high wheat board. We have the 859 get picked by Penarboy, which is Ash Papi, which is Jack. So I'm sorry if this gets confusing. I know it's come up before. Jack does not do a good job of keeping his names all in the one place. He's got Penarboy, he's got Ash Papi, he's got Jack Usher. But he has had the first pick on this board, pointing towards what will look like a pretty useless board for the time being. But very strong, the best sheep in the game, the best wheat spot in the game, by far the highest wheat production. That is going to really be available on the top, on the strongest spot. 953 is not really attractive when you have this ore right next to it. Very interesting though, lots of coastal value. We've got 6-5 here, huge, 8-4, huge, 8-10, very strong. There's a lot to like, and it's going to be a pretty big factor in how players pick their returning placements. Griff on 3 wins now? True, I forgot, they haven't updated the tables yet. What's up, Archives? What's going on? Dude Nolan, what's going on? What platform was this? This is 2 sheep, Lundy. Thank you for asking. 8-4 out. I think 8-4 is potentially an out for almost anyone. Waiting for someone to win a game with 0 deaths. What's going on, Nuclear Loosh? Hello. 9979 for Hakuna. Hey, April 25th. New platforms dropping. Stay tuned. Yeah, Noise Pond in 2nd here. I'll make sure to tune in to the voice chat. Oh, I'm not even in the voice chat. What the hell?
Is what you said?
Maybe.
What's going on before?
You could do the 6-9-11 to get brick. It's a little different.
Right after Worlds? Yeah.
Fucking
I'm going to be traveling all of April for work.
And then it makes it so that if Rayman takes 6-9-3, 6-5, it's a little worse because he doesn't have double ore.
Noise Pond.
I'm taking 6-5.
6-5 is strong. Really interesting options. I mean, you have identical 6-9-3s here. Just notice that. Noise Pond.
Oh, I got fucking baked. Holy shit.
Alright, 1 second here.
Giggle.
giggle. It's just actually fun to take that out.
Yeah, it's a little different.
6,911 up. Wow, interesting. Looking at the
I
6-3
can't
up potentially.
tell.
Isn't price
Nor
pool only
do I
1,200? I don't
care.
know. Someone else used 1,300. Now I don't know.
I was watching fucking. What was I watching?
Just the noise pond stream of consciousness. Yo, what's going on, Bleach, on the YouTube side? Shout out my YouTube viewers. Shout out the Twitchers too. Get on 8 sheep, you get all the way back as noise pond. Yeah, I think you're right. I originally had 1250, which was also wrong. You go. Get on 8 sheep, you get all the way. Yeah. That's true. 810 is an option. Shout out to everyone watching on Facebook Live. I do not stream on Facebook Live, which is why I did not shout them out. Shout out on my Facebookers. Shout out the Facebook moms who scroll for memes from 2006. Get shouted out. Alright, what are you going fourth here? Honestly. You got some weird little spots here. You got some like 11, 10, 3. 4, 8, 11 is interesting. Watching from chat debate. Thanks, Julio. I really appreciate that. Diverse audience, bro. Rip Omegle. Is Omegle down? Is it dead? Shout out Omegle, I guess. My man Rayman, Layman, Rayman repping Canada. He is, and he does a pretty good job of it. 963 happens. No, I think fourth is the big question mark. Got to see if Carter tries to figure out the
That
game.
fucking dog killed it.
Hey, Stein, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Come here. Come here. Come here, good boy. Come here. Come here.
Jack is just
Come around.
swearing at his cat.
Come up in your chair. Go in your chair.
Go in your chair.
Go in your chair. Okay.
Oh my ass.
Oh my ass. Okay.
That ass is so flat.
I want you, I need you, oh God.
Okay, no productive table talk happening here. Oh my god. This is bad just because of what it gives Rayman. But it could be a functional setup. It's like getting the 10-4 brick port and then like 6-5. Like, you wouldn't use the 3-4 port really. Yeah, what do you do? What do we take? Oh, you and Tony. Noise pond randomly being joyous. Is that how you would describe noise pond? I would describe noise pond randomly being vulgar. Noise pond is... I don't even need to say more. Noise pond is noise pond. I mean, this is not easy. I think noise pond is Ribbit. I know who he is. I mean, I've known Noise Pond for a while. I wouldn't describe him as a joyous player as such. I think he doesn't care that. I mean, he's chill, but I wouldn't say he is like a joyful personality necessarily. He is positive chaos, maybe closer to that.
Yeah, I guess it's an out.
Do they?
Looks pretty shitty though, but yeah, I guess it's an out.
Oh, maybe 9-5.
Do they?
I'm really curious what he's come up with. I mean,
you don't really need the 8-4, do you? Do they?
Go more defensive and do the 6-5, 8-4, 11, but I think that's just definitely losing.
this is really tough.
Sure.
Yeah, 6-5, 2-4-8 was my thought as well.
What would BB do?
Cold.
But theoretically, this happens.
BB would
this
fucking
happens.
set the place on fire, dude. Oh my god. I'm
You would
freezing
say-
my
Rayman gets
teeth off.
the nuts.
Would he say please
This is ridiculous.
stay? At least he said please.
Alright, how many pull-ups am I doing?
You can rip a quick 8.
Quick 8? Oh my god.
Is Noise Pond doing pull-ups right now?
I can do like 8 pussy ones.
You got it, bro.
He's
Yeah, I think I just.
Oh, I'm right on 7, dude. I can't get 8. Oh! Oh, we got there. Oh, fuck. Oh,
Can someone clip that?
I
Someone please
want you,
clip
I
that.
need you, God. I
Just
wish I
the
pointed
scream.
to 10.
Just the scream of Noisepawn completing a push-up, a pull-up is so funny. God damn. Yeah. I don't think he gets plowed.
Jeez, man, this is so tough.
Thank you for the one
You
bit
pick
restart. I
something?
really appreciate it.
Pick
Restart
one thing.
Fox, shout out.
Thinking about 6-5 or.
What else do you take? 10, 3,
I
11?
think that's just bad. I think I'm already screwed, honestly.
Someone just called
I don't
so
just go
good
8,
question.
4, 11,
That's why it's because
and then
it
get
isn't
the break
colonized.
port. No one fucks with you. You roll 17 8s.
I think that's
And
my
you win
only
the game.
shot. I just need.
Noisepawn on his crackhead energy today. Might win him the game. Yeah, this is Two Sheep. Warrior, welcome. Two Sheep is pretty similar. Has a couple of extra features, and it is all free, which is nice. There's a few extra gameplay features, like seeing which development cards have been played during the game. Like in real life, you can see the dice rolls, and we implemented the replay feature, which is pretty funky. We're the first to do it. Now, now it's being spread across other platforms too, which is great to see. Free Cities and Knights. We got about 80% of the way to finishing Cities and Knights for free. Yes, that was always part of the plan on Two Sheep. And then we started working on Landover, which is a much bigger project with the co-founder of chess.com and the development team that created multiple Angry Birds games. So it's a pretty serious organization, pretty serious project. We are working very hard, and that will be releasing in April, the end of April 25th. So I look forward to that. We will be supporting expansions in due course, and it will be launching with what is mostly CK. It is CK with a couple of small rules to make it so that you can play desync, async even. Yeah, so look forward to that if you like CK. I don't know, one going in grind.
What's
Yeah, I'm very excited
what's
to
the
play
line,
One for One.
Noisepawn? What was the quote? I want to tell it to Rod.
Wait, what the
said-
fuck? Oh, I lost it.
They said, "Who are you like?" or whatever. Does anyone like you?
Goofy.
It was like comparing to other pop stars. Oh, he just said, "Yeah, I'm Benson Boone. I'm completely
Benson Boone.
different."
They asked Benson Boone, who would you compare yourself to? How'd you compare to other pop stars? No, he said, "I'm Benson Boone. I'm completely different."
This is. Are they playing the game yet? What's going on? They're not really talking game at all. This is the Noisepawn Jack effect. They're just hanging out. Finding the perfect background show for my Balatro grinding. Bro, Balatro is next level. Go kill it. I am on the final level chip of difficulty. And I just need to beat that to get like a ton of achievements. And I've been struggling. Balatro is legit. Okay, alright. So I know we weren't really looking at this. I got distracted by Noisepawn. 10-3-11 happens, which does open up right to potentially get onto the 8-10. What does Noisepawn like here? I mean, 6-4-2 could be played. 11-10-2 is absolute balls. Jack is happy either way. He's getting on the 6-4 no matter what. 6-5 is very good. If Jack gets 6-5, he probably just wins, honestly. It's so strong. Carter in a tough spot here. He's going to want 4s and 8s to roll, not really much else. 10-4 in the Woodport are a good start, though. And he probably will get 10-11 too, it seems.
Yo, NP.
So 11s get big for him.
NP.
My clipper? My clipper?
NP.
Whoa. What you want?
What are you looking at here, big boy?
What's up to Crazy Duck? I was talking about you the other day.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Challenge
Yeah.
legend. Not a beer, by the way. This is
If I go AWOL,
honeydew
that would be
melon
so
drink.
shit.
Just 6-5 here for MP? Yeah, it is.
Fuck,
Can't be good. What did I do? It was good.
I did something wrong here. I think.
It was for your challenge month.
You want to chat
Is-
with me before you place or nah?
Well, what do you want to chat about?
Well, I'm wondering, do you
man.
go completely AWOL here?
I'm trying to think of what.
Rayman probably looking at the 810. I think he gets it.
I mean, you just take 6-5, right?
Is this? Oh, sorry. Is
I
this?
feel like I'm losing with 6-5. I
Why?
feel like I'm
That was a fun one. It
I'm
was.
on like two very just blockable spots.
Sheeple and everything is in the bag.
But
Sheepless,
You
sure.
mean I only see the 9 because you have 2 6s, so I guess if you get soloed on the 5, you're thinking.
So Noi is another option if you wanted. Is
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you're looking at well, if you go 6-5, I think I go 6-4, which takes away your
Where's that?
expansion. Right next to you.
Yeah, but if you leave him 6-5, it's no one can really fight him very
Mono
well.
exists,
so-
but there's not much sheep on the
Okay,
board.
but 6-5, I feel like I'm losing and no one cares to help me.
The mono potential on this board is pretty limited too. There is barely any wood. There is very little shared wood as well, so the wood port is not going to come in handy. The wheat port definitely has potential, but I don't think Carter's going to be buying a lot of devs this game. Looking at the setup, he hasn't got much of anything, to be honest, but sure, it is possible. Ore port actually has massive mono potential. I think the ore will be pretty chunky. Okay.
Oh
That
my
doesn't-
god, fine. I caved. I feel like I'm a pussy here and caved on that shit. I feel like this is just losing.
What else
I
was
feel
you
like
gonna take?
8-10's pretty bad
810?
too, but I'm just thinking that felt.
8-10's
I
kind of
think-
baller because then you get to build to the 6-3, 6-4-2 is open for you.
Yeah, but I think you
On the 10,
do pretty
11,
well.
Yeah, but it's so reliant on an 11 still. Like,
I think 6-5 is good.
Not necessarily
Yo.
because you can just get your city
Yo.
going and build up with the port.
Thank you for the follow, Javit.
all right, well, if
Triple O.
I mean,
Appreciate it.
if
Hope you're enjoying the
you
stream.
fuck me, then I guess
The Jacko 11, 2, 10 into
I
6,
get
4,
more
2.
help. Maybe that's how it works.
It's a good question. I suspect he's going to take the all straight up.
This
but
looks wrong.
honestly,
Like this
they-
looks
they're
bad.
fine.
I feel like
Yeah, you made your
I should-
setup worse.
I think I should have got 8-10. Said fuck y'all losers.
You made both our setups worse. It's okay.
This is where Rayman goes.
It'll be a
I
bad.
don't
It'll
know
be
what-
a.
We're looking at, but
Well, I do better with 6-5, right?
yeah, it would be a 1v1, I guess, if
Against
he
who?
did 8-10 and you did 6-5.
Ray's very happy now. Yeah, getting 8-10 is so massive for Ray here.
Well, we know the game has more to it than that.
This is happening. This is happening.
I
Okay,
don't.
It'd be,
No,
it'd be
I
better
really
for both
know.
of us for
This
sure.
is happening. This might happen.
I don't know these things. I was never.
Low key, Carter
get
might
the
be too
memo.
strong with 11, 2, 10. It looks weird, but it like doubling the 10 in that way is pretty strong.
This
I
is
feel
where
like-
I don't plow your port and you give me brick trades.
Yeah, Brick trade to go 11, 2, 10, I think.
Well,
I think that's
you can
the
plow my
way.
port. That means 6-4-2 is open.
And you build back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little slow though.
Ah.
Carter's too forked here to really get extorted
go
out
Yeah,
of that.
good games. I don't care if he wins. I kind of want to lose, honestly, so I don't have to think about this shit anymore. Just send me to my grave.
Yeah, Noise is on the way out here. If he doesn't
Yeah,
get a win,
first on this board
he's
was
definitely
tough,
lost
man.
the event.
Like what's I don't know. I don't feel it's all okay if I get it.
The thing with Carter is if he gets blocked, if someone has decided it's worth blocking him, and that might happen from a non-block deal or something, he would just get soloed, and it is crippling. So it's scary. Also, seriously, no 4, no game. I know he can roll 8s, but there's not enough wood to trade that much brick. So yeah, 10, 11, 2 is very good because you get 10, 4. Like if you get both of these spots, you have doubled wheat roll, doubled ore roll, extra brick. You do have a little double wood roll just in case on that too. You have the doubled brick. You basically, by getting the 2 settles, you end up with an 8, 4, 2, 10 city, effectively, which is quite nice. Jack just takes 6, 4, 2.
A
Alright.
rough one.
No rough.
I think this is gonna be a game for
Let's
sure.
go!
Nice for Noise. He can
Everybody's got a
pop
good
here,
game.
but he's also a card off a
Alright,
city.
this is the part where you play the game. Pull mono. Mono.
But now, boys, Ash Puppy, yes.
7 wheat out there. Mono.
7 wheat. That is
Gingivitis.
definitely not true.
Oh, gingivitis.
Oh.
Oh, gingy.
Gingivitis?
Oh, vitis. Gingy.
This is where I hate playing RWS. I don't want to decide these things.
I feel
Hmm.
like you maybe want the city.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
fuck it.
Fuck it. Nice,
Oh.
nice, nice.
Alright, now
Horse.
my what
GG's,
did I say?
Griffin.
Mono 7 wheat? Give me
Nice
those.
win. Another 6. So Noiseborn has just
Nice,
popped there. Big
nice,
4 for
nice.
Carter.
Keep doing
Wow,
that.
that's really huge for him.
All right, I'll trade for ore at any point, pretty much.
He started with the sheep.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, so much ore in the game.
I
Jesus.
want 17 brick.
Okay, well that won't work.
I think it's just 10
The issue with my spot is I would like brick, but also my expansions just aren't that sick.
It is interesting. Jack has an absolutely absurdly strong all-wheat sheep position off rip, right? He actually has the highest wood production in the game apart from Rayman. In fact, scrub wood production. Rayman owns 2 of the hexes completely on his own. Literally the only other hex that does anything is the 4. So Rayman has all the other wood. Rayman is the wood guy. He's also got plenty of brick. That is interesting. But Jack has a really functional all-wheat sheep that are like very strong, very good city quality on this 895. He is going to struggle for port long term, but he could approach the sheep port or the 3-for-1 in some situations. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like this is a good example of the game that you could absolutely play portless as Arch Puppy, but we'll have to see.
He threw him. He threw him.
Yeah, Griffin being the
I'll
first to
throw
get
them
3
out.
wins pretty much locks
Yeah,
him
I would
into the
do
top
one of
5. There's
the
2 players in
sheep or
this
wheat
game
for
who
2
need a
or
win
4, but
to go to 3 as well.
For the 1, there's just too much ore on the board. I don't think it's worth it.
Massive deal if
I'm throwing them out.
Rayman or Carter win here. Huge for the standings. If Arch wins, it gives him hope for the event. If
Yeah, I
Noise
would
wins,
do any of those for 2 ore.
I would do.
It's a tough ride. It's a tough ride.
I don't think I'd give you 2 ore for it. I think I'd rather just pass and clench, but I would do or wood.
This is not a good trade
for
for
either of
Carter,
those.
is it?
Yeah, I could do that one.
The top one.
Trading the sheep away here is interesting. Gives Arch a dev.
He could do it though.
Did I miss an 11? Didn't. 1 win high player.
What
points will make
direction do
playoffs.
I take? Just pop whore?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm scared there will only be one direction.
It's pretty
to take.
risky though.
Yes.
What was the deal? I don't think there was a deal. Sheesh! The crazy duck with a 2-month sub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man. I hope you're
There
doing
might
good.
be only one direction.
No deal.
Or do
Hey.
I 3-to-1 for like a fucking
Are you limited
crazy?
to collabs when working with chess.com? Well, I don't work with chess.com as such.
That's
But
crazy, bro.
I have wood,
See
if
what
that's what
chat.
you're looking for.
Oh. Am I looking for a woody?
for example, we have a video coming out with the Boltes sisters and
I'm supposed to give
Indian
you 2 or
Grandmaster
2?
coming out.
That would be the trade.
Um,
Yeah.
Probably towards the end of
Or
this
sheep.
month.
I
would
get-
do.
First
I
seed
not
is
a
the
sheep.
road guy.
So limited, not as such.
It's not a
Yeah,
city.
I'd lose 5 ore to build a road instead of 6 ore. Wow, what a deal. Just fucking send them, I guess.
Crazy. Going for devs. I mean, when the 6 is basically a free card and the 3-for-1, it's not bad. Ray
Another road.
We'll build another road into the 8-10. He really wants that.
Brain
Wow.
blast.
Or do you just settle?
God damn it.
Sheep.
Oh, you don't have a sheep. Yeah.
Do you have any?
Sheep is strange.
No 8s.
Noise fuck counter would be pretty nice. It would be a very intensive exercise for me.
Oh.
Hi boop. Ray's not said a single word so far.
Remember what
Yeah.
they say, kids.
What's this
Gingivitis
gonna
is
put
for the
in
weak.
Catan? They do play Catan.
They do say that.
Yeah.
They
Think
absolutely
if
say that.
If you pulled a road builder and you have the 810 plow, can you give me like an idea of what price I would have to pay for you not to do it? Like how much? I know it's a great spot for you. So.
Yeah, it's absolutely my best expansion.
Yeah.
By a lot.
I just feel like if I commit a road now
Mhm.
and you do have it, like I
Oh, the road
wasted
builder
2
for 810
roads,
is
it's
massive.
probably just game over. So
Yeah, I get it.
I'm too afraid to drop the road.
Wow, if Jack actually has a road builder.
Yeah, I would love to get a city
Aw.
now, like and then it's yours type thing.
Oh, Jack doesn't even have it
Um,
though. Then
He doesn't have to say. He doesn't even have to play remote.
yeah,
You
Jack
just
doesn't even have the road builder if he says
give
that.
him the free extortion tool.
that would be really that I can if you want.
So
I
if
can
Jack
talk to
had
you on my
810, he would just
terms.
take 810 is the thing.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
But
I
yeah,
do.
the
I'm just
city is
scared to drop a road.
If Jack really has road
I
builders
get
here,
it.
insane by the way, really insane.
I get it. Just know I'm willing to work with you, but the price might be
Ray did not build a road, bruh. He's
Something.
actually holding to avoid the
1099.
risk of the road builder from Jack. That is interesting.
All right, so
Price of
guess I go
price
for
is
the
1099.
4 off of Jack, especially if he's got a road builder over there.
Try and bait the info.
1099.
Jack won't
Do you
say
think my
anything.
setup's the best of the
Yo, what's going on, Julia?
three?
If you get 810, it is, yeah.
But it's not seeming like I'm getting 810, is it? Especially if you pull from me, then there's no way.
9 sheep is just 9 wheat is just a good block, right?
Yeah.
So both
true.
need
I-
they both have more ore than wheat. So.
Thing is, Jack has made absolutely no promises here, and he's gonna ask for a brick if he really has it. He might ask for a brick anyway, and they'll talk it down.
He had the road
I
builder.
don't think he has it. I really don't think he has it. He asked for a free city and then it's yours. Yeah.
Once again, if I get a city, I'm willing to just forego.
Well, I don't think you have to settle.
He doesn't have
I
it,
don't.
bro.
I don't know that Ray has it this turn either, and I don't think he gets fed it because it's an amazing spot.
Big 11 for Catan, by the way. That brick
I'm
is
almost leaning
what's
just
this then?
settling just the 10. Just so,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair.
I'm just
Yeah, it's called pacing, brother.
Have we had an 8 yet? No. Okay, so an 8 is the
Ever
Carter
heard
is
of it?
Carter wants an
Um,
8, and then
I don't know
gets
if
to
you have more
settle.
wheat to trade, Ray.
I think 10 11 2 is
no,
strong.
I have
It's
I
very
have
strong.
ore, but not wheat.
Just for doubling this 10 in that way and getting extra number on the 11.
Would you ever do this trade and it's yours?
This is so greedy from.
Then you
This is-
then you get to lay the extra road. and
It's
get
funny
the
because this
actual-
seems to me more like Jack
You know,
doesn't
I
have
would
the
do
road builder.
this if you could trade me a sheep when
I mean,
it
I have-
rolls, so that I can actually settle fast enough.
Yeah. If
I
you
could
make
trade
it, if
sheep
you
for
make
the
it,
ore.
yeah, if you make it 1-for-1.
Ray, I could
I
trade
just
sheep.
feel like
Also, this could Jack City.
deals are coming out right now out of thin air.
This gives
What
Jack
is
a
all
city.
on right now?
Yeah, Jack is Noise is right. Jack is absolutely trying to get a city with nothing. He's not holding. He looks like he's holding a VP or a mono. I would suspect that is not a road builder. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, we'll just do
You want to give
our
the
own
road
deal.
player first city?
Road just really does.
I mean, my
Road-
production's the worst.
Wouldn't the duo require him to play his road builder
10,
anyway?
10,
Well, you think
4,
so.
11,
Yeah,
10, 2.
I think that is basically
I'm
it.
just-
Where am I going?
Yeah.
But you know how Jack
You
is.
know,
He's
what
slippery. He's
swayed
hard
me
to
is that I
catch.
don't want
Yeah,
to
I
feel
think if he had a
stupid.
road
Like, what
builder-
if you just have a VP?
Either
and,
way, he probably wouldn't.
you know,
He wouldn't really make a deal with it.
I don't.
He really would say 10. He has no other
I
real
know.
pull.
Feeling
in
stupid
sight.
is stupid, dude.
yeah.
Noise pond? What the hell?
Oh man.
What? You're right,
Oh,
Griffin.
night. Wow.
Shit. I didn't know.
What's funny is, I feel like Jack could have had that trade. Ray said he would do it if he could get a future sheep trade, and then Jack, I didn't hear Jack pounce on it. Maybe he did, but I didn't hear Jack say, "Oh yeah, let's do that." That seems like a really, really easy deal to make, especially if you city 859. Give a sheep 1-for-1 for basically a city out of thin air. Sure, I don't know. Maybe I missed something there. I feel like that was an easy trade to make happen if Ray was actually willing to do it. Maybe he backed down at the last minute too, though.
And then someone's gonna fuck me, and I'll be cruel later. Anybody got deals afoot? I'm too lazy to figure something out here.
No.
Yeah, Noise not super motivated.
I don't. He just has ore, probably. I don't want ore.
Wow.
Yeah.
The steals hurt Carter a lot. Like half of his card is single.
I was
half
hoping
his
to
hand,
avoid blocks with this setup. Guess that didn't work.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, just from my perspective, it was the one doubled up. It's kind of a shit block. I'm giving one for Grace, and then the rest. I was getting that. I was gonna sell
I think your block
Raymond.
Blocks
there
from
was
this
maybe
board
the
are
8.
terrible
He's
for noise
heading
spawn, by
towards
the way.
there.
They're all solo blocks.
Heading towards who? Oh,
The 8 sheep.
you might be right.
How would async Cities and Nights even work? Games already take ages, that's true. So async, I mean, the main thing is that, for example, when the 7 rolls, you don't have to manually discard your hand. Trades are kind of disabled. It is a bit of a different approach to the game overall. But it works, and it works well. I enjoy it. I play quite a lot of Landover in the current state, where this is not the revamped version, but already now it is playable. And I quite enjoy it. I've grinded up to the highest possible rank on there, which has taken some work, and it's definitely fun. It's just a little different.
I'm not sure what you're looking. I guess you're looking for a wood trade. Did the 11 roll?
No, I'm just looking like I just want to. I've got I probably have one settle spot in this game. I'm just asking where I'm going. Like,
I mean,
I'd like to not get.
Yeah, once you launch with base
sure.
as well,
My
and you
best
launch the new
settle is
product, I'm feeling
6-3,
great about
as
that.
yours.
actually.
Yours. If I could get out to the 5-12, I desperately need a 3-1 this game, but that comes so slow. I don't know. What do you think?
I have no idea.
Ray's been so quiet this game.
I probably should have pointed at the 8-10, frankly, and just really traded or in
I'll just claim this is my one spot. Any others is yours. If you fuck me, I guess you can. But
Yeah,
I'm just going for one.
So Carter, what was the sheep price you were saying? It was.
I was looking for 2 ore.
No
What's that
way.
on
I
the
was
8-10?
gonna
I still
get
think
that.
it's
Okay.
like
Wow.
I should have sold the Ray. Maybe I feel like he's in the best spot.
Feels better for. I mean,
I
it's
think I'm in the worst
a lot to
spot.
give out.
Like,
but
I'm
the
not
sixes
out of the
roll
game, but
plenty.
I think it's definitely the worst.
That's
For sure.
that can't be true, right?
Pretty easy to argue, I think.
Yeah.
Easy to argue. I mean, how can you say
yeah,
you're
that's
definitely the worst?
just-
I don't know. Doesn't feel like that right
I
now.
should have just hit the 8. Fine. But I didn't think he'd
Ray with
get
8-10
that
is so good.
easy. Fuck.
I don't think Carter hits the 8. I think he hits your guys' 6 or.
This does help with blocks for noise spawn though. Gives him a real 8 block.
Oh,
Does anyone
so I'm on 2 of them, I guess.
Carter threw her
Yeah.
hand now. Yeah, he doesn't have any wheat.
Does anyone want
I
wood?
think he even traded away a sheep. He traded
Sure.
a sheep. before.
I think this is
The
over.
settle's so good. It is. I mean, he has 6, 9,
Really
8 all
or?
his sheep.
Yeah.
With the 3-for-1. Good city quality with the 963.
I would do this as well.
Let's go, GG Ray. Yeah, when he gets
the
1
record.
point on the board, it is in fact over. We'll see. City for Jack? No, you're of plenty. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I have a feeling these guys won't let Ray win. 8-9-5
Create my
City
competition,
is a
you know
good
what they
start.
say.
Ray getting 9-5 would be
I had a
crazy.
thing, Ray.
I fell
I did
for.
not have a thing.
I think
Could happen.
I don't. If you had
Not
a
sure if you will.
yup, that's good enough to
It's good on
explore with,
Donnie.
because that's.
I tried. You didn't want to.
Game changer
That's fair.
settle. Facts.
Yeah.
Jack should take a 6
Oh,
trade
dude, this
early
is
and
the
get a
only
6
thing
with
I
Carter
have
and
right now
Carter.
is a 6. Nothing else.
Wow, Ray just drops another road. No one else has done anything. Glad to be back. I haven't watched that about in a month. Donnie, man, good to have you. Here for MLC. And And then yeah, another transition period going into Landover, where yeah, hopefully I'll be able to start streaming some games over there once we launch base.
Podium
It's
pass.
gonna be really
Yes.
exciting. I cannot wait to launch because we're gonna have ranked and everything. I mean, the ranked mode is gonna be so fun.
Ooh, an 11.
Can't wait. I don't see a world where Ray loses this game. The last time someone said that, it was about Drew in
Someone
the US
trading
National Finals,
brick.
about how he could never win it. They could, no matter how you cut it, you
One
can't win it.
brick.
No.
There are many worlds where Ray does not win this
Oh,
game.
no 8s? I'm sorry, Kurt.
But he's in a good spot.
Yep.
He could so easily lose it. There's so many ways.
Not doing
I
too
mean,
hot. I was surprised you did
Yeah.
the orchard with him over me.
on that, don't go backwards to the 10-11 too.
Carter, what are
Um,
you?
Yeah, that's also
I
I have
interesting.
wood.
Oh, I have 3 wood.
He's in a good spot for sure.
But
But things can switch pretty easily. One mono, one city. You know, like
yeah, I could do like a non-block.
Jack said, was you up? Yeah, it was. Yeah. And here's a nice thing about two.
I don't know,
sheep.
I
You
just
can
need to
see
do
what dice were
something
played.
here.
Boom. It was in fact your plenty.
Wait, what are you trading?
No knights left. No
You're
knights
trading only
played
wood?
either.
Never mind.
Looks like noise spot on 2 non-knights as well.
Yeah.
So the deck
Yeah, I do feel like I
Um,
want to help you suck.
the deck opening up pretty slow and then giving us what will be quite an active army race in the back half if people do actually play for army, if there is competing. Yeah, if all of the hot devs are at the front, then yeah, we might see a lot of knights in the back end. What's this Landover you're talking about? Fell for? You're behind the times, man. I'll DM you. I've joined forces with co-founder of chess.com and the development team who made some Angry Birds games to create an amazing new platform for Catan.
Non-steal instead of non-block. I think that's fair.
Damn, I would love
Fair.
to get in some of these.
That's why they call him. That's why they call him the goat. Too.
Yeah. Yeah.
What dev did Shaq have? Yes, it was a year of plenty. Yeah. Alright. Carter gets to
he
settle
just
1
keeps
for
hitting
1
sevens.
and gets a
Doesn't
brick
need
out
knights.
of Ray's hand.
All right. Yeah, I think I got to hit Ray here. Can't
Carter
go wrong again.
is in a strange spot, but it's actually really nice. Is it all or? Yeah, it is. It
Here we
is.
go. Now
4 is a city and
And
2 8s
rock
are a
the
city
same
too.
as everybody.
There we go.
You
You wanna be
Squad
robbed
might settle
again?
for 5 here.
I will happy to trade the wood. I don't know.
Oh, why did I get this shit? Fuck.
The noise looks fine here. With this
Alright.
with the 3-1 port, there's many
Has
cards.
anyone got sheep or
2
wheat?
down, non
Are those
knights.
all gone?
Nada.
Yep, none.
Rooting
You
for noise
blocked
if he
it
wins this
too.
game, you jump to #1 in fantasy. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I knew the 8 didn't.
also, if he doesn't win, he's
Yeah, the
definitely
8
out of the
hasn't rolled all
tournament.
game.
So
I'd be very amenable to trading sheep, but it's blocked.
gotta say, with 11-2 open, 11-10-2
True.
open for Carter, I think his prospects are
I
good
would
this game.
be very amenable.
Are we
I
still
have to
round
get,
6? He's not making it. Noise isn't making it
port
with one
service
win.
or
Oh man,
brick
I don't think so,
trades.
man.
stuff. There are things
Oh,
that I could
what do you
trade
call it?
for.
Yeah, I know that
Four.
the top ranked person goes straight to the final, and then 2 to 5 play a play-in game, and then they play against, like, there's other brackets below that. You can see how they're grouped kind of here. That's it.
Just decide, like, do I pour for a wheat? Do I point for an ore?
You working on this
Or
goal?
a-
What's up, Felix?
wheat?
Yeah.
Just a numbered game, I got.
Big ups to you for Dav. What does that mean? Big UPS? Delivery service? 3 for 1
Oh,
on
good
passes. Guess you're going for a city, maybe?
Nice. These threes are doing well.
Oh, Ray needs 3s.
Oh, okay,
Lex.
okay. It just drops next to road. Big DHL.
Oh, he's gonna be moving so much.
Shout out package delivery services.
All right.
Oh,
You want
Carter has made more
insurance?
cards for a while.
they're over.
Noise. Do you want insurance?
Cards waiting for the 4 and the
Gonna
8.
take a
That's
free
it.
or-
Just want
Actually,
an
those are
or.
his numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Weirdly
fine.
enough, all I have is ore though, so I
Donnie
need to do
getting
this
quizzed.
and then trigger 2 ore.
Uh,
Mm,
yeah.
okay. Free
Bro,
all for
what is
Carter
with
here.
my fucking
Feel like
859 is not rolling. Oh my
Yeah, Jack has
god.
not made really many cards off that big.
Jesus
That's a huge
Christ.
production city. Was it
I
13
took
pips?
the freaking
Yeah,
pippage spot. It doesn't roll.
Scotty Pippage is seems that
You
Carter is
want a
actually
free
keeping up
or
pretty well
two?
with production. Ray's captain my
Does it help
fantasy
you do
big win
anything?
here if he gets it.
You're not gonna mono it back.
Also, big win for
No,
him to make.
I would accept
No, I wouldn't do that.
cards.
Make a nice site. Yeah,
There was a bunch of
I
ore
think it will
last
be
turn. I
great.
would
Actually,
do.
really excited.
How do
I
I
feel like if I don't get a settle.
do you have something non-or
Huh?
to trade for?
Carter
So
is
that
a
I can-
grinder. Carter needs numbers, man, and he's doing
this what I
he's
have to
doing
do?
what he can with very little, which is
Yeah.
a good sign. Carter traded 2 ore rate.
Oh.
He effectively got a free ore. Dude,
He's
cool. He
too
did
good.
3
Holy
for Ray.
shit.
Wow.
He's too good.
Ash is crying just for how good this 3 is,
Yeah.
and he's not even rolling wood. Not let alone the 859 city. Got a lot of people watching
I'm
this
such a
game right
piece
now.
of shit. I know, guys.
Jeez. All right. Can I get some of that back? Because I'm kind of toast.
That's upsetting.
He just absolutely
I mean, what am I
sliced
supposed
and
to do?
diced Carter sauce
There's-
here. Emptied Rayman's. emptied.
I honestly was thinking not
Jack's
taking
hand
it,
here.
but we just needed a 5
lord.
or a 9.
That
Didn't
is
happen.
absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. I mean,
That is
I think you
brutal.
hold it there, but
That is
Yeah,
so
it doesn't
nasty.
feel great. That was my whole hand.
You need
Same.
to kind of recalibrate, like get all our settles down, get to like 5-6, and then I think losing on 5 might get you guys. I don't know. It's horrible for all of us.
Wow. And he didn't even trade Carter Dior back, which would have been. I mean, he traded for the
Yes,
sheet,
indeed.
so he doesn't. Carter's only. That's Carter's only card. Carter just played his whole game to work around that mono, and he just got absolutely cocked. Arsh's hand just got emptied straight up. Can Jack afford for the 6 to roll anymore? I don't think so.
Just have to take that, right? When you can.
Yeah, that was just absolutely nasty. That was gross. And he got insured twice. And he kept the brick from Jack. No, never mind. Okay, I guess he had that brick already. But oh, that is nasty. Yeah, I mean that's really bad for Carter. He can still play game. Carter, he definitely got outs just because his numbers are very specific to him. 4 and the 8s are such big advantages compared to his opponents. But 6, I think this is actually really bad for Jack. He can't afford for the 6 to roll anymore. It's good for Rayman. Well, he lost the least. Basically eliminates Carter as an instant, as a threat that could happen in the next 2 orbits of just like city and boom quick expansions. That's not going to happen. Eliminates Jack from being able to do anything for a while. And Ray is cooking. Ray continues to cook. Jesus.
nice.
Jesus Christ.
6s.
Yeah, 6s will win Noise the game at this point.
The plan, guys. We need a plan. What's the plan now?
I don't know. I gotta
You
try
take
to
one home.
get to 5 or 6 points, I think.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate. All the work that Carter did there just torn to pieces because of a monopole.
Carter,
Pretty
do
early.
you have a sheep? That's your one
That's
card?
brutal.
Yeah. I mean, I needed to keep that ore. That was like my only chance, I think.
Yeah.
Ostensibly, I need to dev.
Ostensibly.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, is there, right now our problem is we're all getting like, we're killed on the 6, and we don't have enough ore to both dev and city. So it's almost like we need to like give Jack the city, or you, or so,
Yeah,
just
give me the
make
642
more ore.
cities so that we can balance out the ore distribution.
Yeah, because I feel like the longer.
I'm not opposed. If you guys want to defeat it to me, I'd pay it back.
You ostensibly guy.
Yeah,
Kind of feel like that.
Yeah, Jack likes to use fancy words every now and then.
I don't know. I'm
Pay it
kind
back.
of brainstorming, but I feel like there's something here, like where we can't be all hoarding our ores like to each ourselves. And then I almost feel like I should port for an ore instead of wheat, just in case you roll a 5 or 9.
You know, I would have had a couple good turns if a 5 or 9 rolled at any juncture.
Yeah, I'm making an ore, and now we have 3, and then you can maybe I'll
Hey,
trade you a city.
There's
and
a
you'll
whole
trade me
world ahead of you, brother. There's a whole world ahead of you.
something
Let's
like
go
that.
to
I
5
think
right
Could
now.
roll a
that makes
7
sense.
here.
The 9
7 would
rolls?
go.
Oh!
Oh, 2.
Yeah, roll 7.
Carter's holding a
Because
wood
of-
and a sheep
Kill.
here. Carter may never build a
Kill it,
road
too.
again. Man.
We need to help
24
each
rolls,
other.
0 8s. That is really, really, really bad. I mean, 11s and 3s have been popping off compared
Yeah,
to
I feel
all
that.
like I
just
almost
need
need
to
to try to
help
make a
each
trade with the
other.
noise here, though.
Yeah,
What's
Carter
up?
is.
I feel like I almost need to make a trade with the noise, though.
Why?
Carter is squeezing
I need
water
ore.
from a lemon.
I mean, I need to get a city to have any shot here.
We're trying to help.
No one likes
Thank you.
lemons.
Be patient.
I
We just
understand.
work together, and we'll get it back to all us being at like 6-6-7 him or something
Yeah,
like that.
hopefully.
You just let me get to.
You
Let
open
me
one
get
other deck
to.
strategy for Carter too.
I'll take 7.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
this? I mean, are you interested in this noise? I mean, you took
But
4
there's
of my ore.
VPs
This
out
is
there.
a
I mean,
3
it's
to
not,
1. It
it's
gets
not,
you
it's not the
under.
worst. I don't agree with that.
I'm just passing.
There's
3
at
to
least 4 VPs
1
in the deck.
for sheep. Oh, interesting.
Surely Noise doesn't need a sheep this bad. Maybe he wants to avoid the 7 out though.
I produced like 3 cards
4
this
good
game.
does him. VP definitely is good, especially because he's playing Road. So, yeah, that's a thing. And there is still another mono. There is still another Yop.
Nah, I'm
Road
gonna
Builder is
pass.
not bad.
I mean, it insures you.
Especially when you
I
are playing off
know.
Brick and
I
Wood.
just don't know what I'm gonna port for, and that kind of locks me in.
Brick and Wood are still ore and wheat with this setup when you get on the wood port as well. So saving rolls with the Road Builder is still valuable. Like, it is relevant. Just because you can build rolls doesn't mean they happen by default. You still need those cards. You need these 8s. Every single brick is gold. The 4 is absolutely gold for Carter. He's now holding 2 wood, a sheep, and 2 wheat, which is not actionable. But with an 8, it is a clean road settle. That could happen. Jack is what he's holding, like 2 wood and an ore. Yeah, Carter still has his own unique advantages, which is always a chance, which is always an out. Is that, yeah, 4s and 8s can roll, and Carter would eventually win the game. Like, that can absolutely happen.
Ample. Well, here's my hand.
Soon to be 10. Yeah, 10's going to be really good for Carter too. You have triple ports too. Yeah, it's a question about what the next expansion is, honestly. You can only go to 5. Do you go wood
I got
port
the
ever? Do
wheat
you actually
to
ever go
drop
wood
the
port?
city on
don't
the
think we have enough.
642.
go 10,
I would
11
give you
too.
2 wheat for free back on a 5 or a
And
9.
you go wheat port. That's probably what
And
do
I
for
would
5
need from
settings.
Ray. Do you have 2 ore, Ray? I think you do because you ported for 1.
Wild.
Yeah, I do. It's just
And then I would give you the ore back for free. We do
But the
need
thing is, like,
someone to
me getting the
do
ore
dev
back
comp.
for free later, like, how does that
Drain the
benefit
wheat
me?
out of Carter's hand. And Carter has rolls for Rosetto right now, which is
Yeah.
I think the idea is that
I'd rather
I would
keep the
drop
lead
a
now.
city.
Get it
Yeah,
back later.
I get it. Yeah,
I would need like free 2
future
wheat
ore
and free
trades.
2 ore with the city for it to make
Yeah.
sense.
What about on the next 6 roll? I would have to give Ray back. I just want to
Yeah, I don't think
dev.
it.
This is just an example where I think, like, doesn't this hurt everyone? Like, if there is a resistance force, this is obviously bad for Carter, who has rolls to do something productive now. This is honestly maybe bad for Jack, because there's not that many opportunities where having a doubled wheat roll is going to be super important to you here. This is a good opportunity for him to... He's only 3 cards. He's offering 3 for 2. Oh, that was just his hand? Yeah, no, so it's even more expensive than I thought. So, yeah, I don't see that. Well, sucks that Jack has to block his own 9, yeah, or 6. I think Ray's right. I mean, I would rather than be patient and build up cards. Like, you need to have cards. Like, there you go, immediately. And now you just need another 6, and they have a city, you know. Noise Pond with the 5. He held out here, so he has another pop in hand. He's already settles, so... Do you not just dev here?
You know, Carter. Just the longer we wait. I know what you mean.
I don't see how you citying and then giving me my 2 wheat back later though helps me at all.
Well, you'd have it back
One,
now.
one of the wheat is
but,
mine, but yeah. I'll try to
I wonder if 10, 11, 2 alpha jack was ever an option.
The
Yeah, it was.
concept is
was.
then I can sort of match as or dev. You wouldn't be getting
But
blocked.
you could also
harder
double the
in
6
game
in
But I mean, you
potentially.
can't match his ore, and I think we block the 6 ore is the thing.
I
maybe
don't.
maybe Jack, maybe I city and I give you the ore
Hmm.
to pop off the other 6, and we can block your 6.
This
I
is
could give you
crazy.
like
I love it.
materials or something.
So I mean, the problem with
I
that
think
6 being
6
open is that he gets a free card every
3.
time
Yeah, I get
and
it.
an ore.
I get it.
You trust me to actually give you the ore, whereas I trusted you because we're behind, but
Didn't noise?
I don't know.
Or for
I
a
feel like
generator?
this could work.
Or was
It
that?
just
I
feels
trust you.
bad.
the
It
time
just
before
feels
the
bad
one?
because
Oh,
you've
it
got the
was.
2 open settles.
Yeah.
It just feels like I'm
So
the guy who
we
should
just have to find
Ooh.
something that works that you think is fair to you and
Yeah, also it hurts Carter. Okay, big wheat. This is so
Carter,
interesting
I'll
now.
take
Now
my-
that Jack's rolls are actually coming through the table, starting to make some cards maybe.
Yeah.
right.
I'll take my wheat fresh and black.
I mean, can you do an ore or a brick, like something that's useful? I have wood.
I can do brick, I guess, for your
Brick is
port.
good
I
for
guess.
Carter, gets some
Up
growth.
to
Can you do it with
Yeah.
me, Ray? Just to, I need bread.
you. Which one?
The bottom one, I guess. I think I need.
Yeah, sure.
What do you
I can
short
do
the
with
city
both.
here, Ray?
See, noise
I
is
need-
best endgame.
I need this. I
That's a
have
good
a
hush.
road, a wheat, and 2 ore. And if you let me city 693, I could trade the 2 ore to you for 1 card next
How
turn.
long until an 8?
And then we have the right city
Carter's
up,
endgame is
and
good
maybe
too.
future ores. Because I doubt I need that
Carter
much
needs
more
an
ore
8.
after I
Needs
city.
a few
It'll be
8s
all for your devs.
and 4s.
Yeah, I
It
get
could work. We get 3 ore
Um,
off the next 6. You can
Yeah,
city
it'd
Carter's
be,
your-
it'd be,
city quality
it'd be
is good
both
too.
ores free though. It's a city. It's a city for you.
Okay.
It'd be both
I think
ores
so.
free.
I think that's fair. We just need cards, and
I'm thinking about it.
we want to diversify the 6s.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you're not popping though, then, right? Yeah.
No, he can't pop. I have to be the one to pop, man.
Alright,
Okay.
so
Myself.
2 ore off the 6, and
Okay.
I think
Look.
just Ray probably wins from that.
No,
Yeah,
I
that
don't know
city is
why.
huge.
Talking. This is crazy to me.
I mean, that are you seeing what I'm seeing, bro?
Carter,
Some good
Ray
shit.
has 2 open settles as well. It's interesting.
I'm
What's
looking
up?
for insurance
Fearful
because if
will
I
this
7
happen?
out, I'm out of the game.
Yeah. What do I get?
You want a wood?
Oh.
No.
He does not.
I would
don't
take ore or brick.
Also, Ray sniped
I
that
can
brick
never give
trade.
you ore this game. You can see the situation, right?
Yeah. I could do it.
I have to
Or is it dev
out-dev
for
the guy who's
competition?
quadrupled on the 6. So
Yeah.
I can't give you ore.
also it's good to
Look
ensure.
I could
because
give you a wheat.
I would do
depending
it for
on
like a
what-
future free ore.
Can never give you ore. Same
Carter,
thing.
depending on what rolls, we might have the 412 for Jack, and that would be good to do.
Yeah, the thing for me though.
Carter,
is that
do
I
you
to
have
get
a
something.
sheep here, Carter?
Yeah, Carter's in a bit of a
Huh?
a
Yeah, I
low
have a sheep.
spot here.
I have road
Understandably.
settle if I get the sheep trade.
Those 4 roll.
And I think it's pretty good to take
Yeah.
just plow when we can.
What
So
what are you giving for the sheep?
Give a wheat.
I mean, I can't give it for wheat. Like, it's not good for my
it for
game
wood.
at all. I need a future ore.
Raise your guy.
I mean, I have 2. My
Was Ray
next,
giving me a future ore then for me to
yeah.
do this with him?
So this is
On the
what I'm
second
saying.
on the
My
second
next
6?
2 I owe to Jack.
Yeah.
The one after I can trade one for sure because I won't need 2.
Mm-hmm.
I need insurance as well. If you wanna.
Yeah,
Throw
just give me
some
the
up.
cards. Propose it.
I think it's just
Okay.
good. We get the plow.
Bit of
we spend some
insurance.
cards.
Yeah, I like the plow too. Whoa, Carter
First
has his
eight.
8. The first 8. Rolled 29.
Sucks.
That's a road settle for Carter.
Yeah.
Does anyone have an extra brick so that I could get to the 5, and then if the 8's blocked, I can
Carter
still
does
dev,
not wanna
and
give
it
this
actually
brick.
cuts his way from getting.
Alright, I think once you plow me though, like
You do have a brick, but I can't
I have
take
one
heat
brick.
again.
Uh,
Carter
Pretty
really
good
wants to keep this
place
brick.
to get ourselves a secondary.
yeah, because
That's
right
it,
now I
I
have
don't know.
no way to produce if we stay
Tough to
hammered on
see.
the 8.
Yeah, but what am I getting again? Like I'm just helping you guys,
It
and I'm
worked.
getting nothing.
It did work.
The game's gonna stay alive.
The game is still
Let's
alive,
see the game.
though.
and the
Sure,
game
yeah.
is not closed
Jack
to
wants
I'll do
four,
4
2. I'll
five.
do 2. I'll do 2.
This puts Carter over.
You have to insure me as well then.
Yeah, sure. All right, I'll do the 1 for. I guess I can hold extra cards if you want. They're all your cards.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I'll do this and
Yeah,
then
exactly.
do insurance
Dashed,
after. You still will have a card, I think, right? Or
It's
no,
my
you
full.
won't.
No,
Never
it's my
mind.
full hand.
Yeah, never
And
mind.
that's the thing. That's
You
the
can
thing.
counter, and then we'll do whatever.
That's the thing you need to watch out for, and obviously Jack's perspective here is that he's going to be deving against the leader, which is Noise. I think realistically, Rayman could do that too, but anyway, and so could Carter feasibly. But I think Jack's argument of I need to do this because if you don't insure me, I'm going to lose the game, or if I don't plow the 5-12, then we lose the game. And it's like it's obviously not quite that. It isn't that you definitely lose the game. It isn't completely unplayable, but it's really bad for Jack. And he does a good job of making things happen, even though I would argue that it's not really in Carter's interest. It's a tough trade.
No, I wasn't complaining. I was just
That's how you balance. I don't know if this is balancing.
kind of assume the
as
worst,
such.
right? When you
I
do
mean,
that.
5-12 versus 4-12 might not matter.
Would have literally
at all,
had nothing
but
in my hand that
I guess it
turn.
could.
So.
No, it says 2 VPs. What?
Yeah, I just got fucked.
Needs. Oh,
It's
he doesn't. 11-10-2 exists.
What did he
He
take?
could also theoretically take road.
I have all wheat.
He took the brick?
Noise
Or
could
no,
win.
no,
a
no,
lot
no,
of-
I
Noise
have
could
all
settle on
wheat.
the
They're all
5.
your wheats.
Okay.
Carter's getting that? Like, sure, maybe, but I'm just saying, there's lots of ways for Noise to still win from here. Even the 9-5 is theoretically open. So is the 12
I
sheet.
have your ore now.
So is the 11 sheet.
I have to
On
give
the
you
wood
2
port.
wheat here. So ask for 2 wheat and an ore.
If Noise wants to go, he can go. Is this even the road settle?
I just go here.
Yep.
Damn. He needs a brick off Ray. Yeah.
Wait, Ray, you give me an ore too, right?
On the
On
next
the next 6 1-1, yeah.
Swap it in for a brick.
On the next 6.
Trade in that deal for a brick.
Did I get one? Where's
if you
my
give it
free
to me now, I
ore?
could pop actually, which could be good.
Yeah, but that's up to Jack. It's not mine to give.
I
But
thought
I'd
you
do
got
it.
2, right? You have 2.
Pardon?
You have 2.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, but they're mine. They're mine.
Jack's.
Oh, they're both yours. Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Do you want me to
If
pop as
Jack
well, though,
wants it,
Jack?
I don't. Maybe she should because we can just do the one.
Because right now
maybe
nobody has a dev, and I can get stuck on
You
your
can't
8.
do anything anyway. Maybe a dove is good. What do you think, Jack?
I don't know.
Well, it's up to you. Pretend like they're in your hand and you guys are negotiating.
When you dev, you place the knight on the 6 ore, and then I get stuck. I understand.
Nine wheat is better.
9 wheat might be better, actually. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
It's tough because I'm feeding you a block on me, and it has to be on me. Sucks.
Yeah. But I mean, it's
and
better than it being on the 8 sheep or the 5 wheat. So
Listen to your heart.
Yeah, it's just not a good trade for me. 1 for 1 to give you a dev to block me. It just isn't good.
Yeah, I think this is where Carter is going to regret having made that deal with Jack, because to be honest, he had a clean road settle in hand and broke it because Jack asked nicely. Now Jack is refusing to do the same thing that was the reasoning for him plowing 5-12, is we need to stop noise, we need to prevent him. And Carter made what is a pretty massive sacrifice in his position, to be honest. He traded away one of his 2 bricks ever. Yeah, I think that absolutely should have happened. Jack is currently solo blocked, and if the 9 rolls, he's still losing. So it is greedy. It is greedy. And I think unfortunately, it contradicts the deal that he basically pushed Carter into doing, which was very, very, bad for Carter in that position to sack the Road Settle. He had it clean in hand, and he only did it because Jack, made clear how important it was to counter noise. Now Jack isn't doing it, and I think the table will suffer as a result. It's definitely risky. Carter's going to have a lot of cards here. He could 7 out. Jack remains unactionable regardless. I think it's a tough spot now. I'm surprised that happened that way.
Yeah, you definitely should.
None of us have managed to get a pop.
I think.
So again, this is because
in terms of
Jack
what
wants it,
we should do now,
you need Carter to play the game, right?
Yeah.
Carter likes it now because he has an extra sheet.
yeah, Jack should pop, and Carter and I should
Need an 8
beef
to
up
roll.
production a bit so
Need
we
an 8 to
can
roll.
connect for road before he double plays.
Disaster.
Okay, really, table needs an 8 here.
Double play.
Another death for noise. Good lord. Wow, no trades, no nothing. He's just cooking.
Alright.
9 is a lot.
This is just.
Is it good though?
I think it's way too far gone.
Yeah, it looks pretty tough.
Nathan, Carter, what's your hand looking like?
Carter still can't do anything without brick rolling.
5 city
It's
now.
actually rough. Okay, no, Carter has a city instead before the next settle.
Can't do much.
Where's the 8? Yeah,
There's no
8s and 9s are
sheep,
both
right?
dead, right?
Jack, do you have any sheep?
I have 1, but I have to continue
Yeah,
popping.
you have to
But
do-
I mean, I am a little bit concerned about the road builder to the 10, 11, 2.
No. By noise, you mean? Yeah.
By noise, yeah.
So you want to settle?
I think it would be good to potentially.
I got
settle
you,
it
bro.
with-
You
I
have
will
stuff
say,
to settle?
I will say really quick.
Maybe. I hope
Noise
so.
doesn't have pacing. So if I'm able to play a knight here and dev and pull a knight every time, he can
Yeah,
get put in
true.
a weird spot.
Also, non-knights out as well.
Yeah.
It's very possible. We've
I've
talked about
been on
this.
the other side, on Noise's
Ugh.
side of this, and it gets really uncomfortable if I'm able to get a knight every time, which how his non-knights in hand seems pretty possible.
Yeah, this is a little bit what I mentioned before. Is we've seen so many non-knights on the front end of the deck. You can expect there to be a flurry of knights in the back half, and we're kind of approaching that point. And Jack's right that he's definitely going to have that advantage. That could be really huge.
to save our cards.
Yeah, I think we have to save cards for sure.
If Carter wins this, he's God. Yeah, I think so.
Is there any way to get me this
From that
settle
fourth
over
position, I think
city
it's
here? Just because I am concerned
Yeah,
about
what are
the-
you missing? I get it.
I'm missing brick and sheep right now.
Yeah.
Sheep. It's
Oh.
tough.
I have, of course, the one sheep. No brick here.
Okay.
You have a brick,
Maybe just
but-
take your city and
Ray, do you want to give the brick? Because I think it is important to take away settle spots.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I'm
The only
even
way
more
I'd do it is if.
stuck if I create a brick away.
Sorry, what was
Who's
that?
crushing? Yeah, he
I'm
ripped
pretty
the 13
stuck. I'm
mono,
not stuck. Like I
killed
could
Carter's
3 on my
hand,
wheat, but
empty Jack's
I'm
hand.
even more stuck if I trade the brick away.
Yeah, I mean, I can hold your cards and then trade you like a future brick or something. Or actually, I can't hold your cards because I'll have too many still. But I can trade you a future brick.
You're all fine. You're all fine.
Yeah.
Like I would do this and then this, or if Jack, you want the ore or the wheat instead.
Great in
One
the
of those
chat.
things.
What
it's
the hell?
challenging because
Just
there's
dig
sort of
him
like a
up
time.
every 6 months. Get
I
current
like yeah. I would do the sheep for the ore, and then I can roll into the
Fuck's going
sheep
on,
and keep
Yeah.
popping. I just have to keep popping.
And then Ray, you're doing the wheat then.
I guess.
He does.
yeah,
He can't play for Red.
the
I think it's
wheat,
important just so that he can't get settles if he's getting. all
Oh,
of these
I have
things.
wheat. I could give you the wheat, Carter. You don't even need.
No, I need
no.
brick.
Sorry, you
Yeah.
need the brick. Never mind.
Okay. This really hurts my hand though. So
I
do
understand.
it.
I've been hurting my hand a bunch this game.
Yeah. Okay.
It's getting King Makes kind of in the Colonist tournament a big deal.
So you,
Sounds
you
about
said
right.
brick off the 8 and you'll hold my cards?
Yeah, I guess I can't hold your cards. I am down to 3. So, what do you want me to hold?
3 wheat for something not wheat.
Okay, that would put me at
Maybe 5-5,
5.
I think.
5. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can't lose that.
Carter,
set.
you should go to the wheat port next, because there's maybe
Yeah.
things that could be done with the 5 and the 9 and the 9 citied up.
Yeah.
I mean, top
Um,
256 is pretty casual, yeah.
So I think I need to hit the 6 ore that I'm on, and
Yes.
Ray, I think you maybe need to sling one over to me if yours rolls.
Sure.
I think the game is in a weird spot.
Yeah, I'm with you. You gotta keep them and maybe roll a 7.
The game
once.
is so fun.
We haven't rolled a
So
7 yet.
now I don't have a sheep.
Yeah.
Is the
You could
dilemma.
port the wheat potentially.
It's unfortunately a 4 for 1. And
15 wheat out there.
I don't have
True.
5
Now
wheat.
16.
How much wheat do you have?
I have
I think there's
4.
19 in the bank. Should be 60. Should be 60.
I could do.
No point monos here. It's GG. Oh my god, imagine.
But
He
some of those
might-
are mine though, right, Carter?
He should play a knight though.
Yeah, one is yours. I mean, does this make sense for you? Do you have extra ore or no?
I
Is that
never
what it's-
give ore. You see the
3
spot.
are mine.
You see the spot. I don't produce enough ore to even.
Wait, what are you
Hey,
saying?
wait.
Ray? 3 wheat are yours? What are you talking about?
Yeah, because
Is really?
I'm holding the insurance.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
And maybe Jack, you could sling me some of, because now
if
Carter's
Ray
over
wins
with
this
my
one.
cards, so you could trade some of them back to me, so we preserve.
Goes to 6.
Yeah, I mean, I think you
City.
need to pop.
City and
Yeah,
8. You will always pull a VP
I only have the one
somewhere, we know
ore.
this.
I never trade ore, Carter. It's not happening. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
let's just get Jack to
Yeah.
pop here.
Carter, we're gonna get you a city via wheat port shit.
Okay,
That's
what
the way.
do you have other than
For the
Oh.
10 roll.
What if Northland has
I
3
have-
VPs road builder and wins here with a 6?
Here's my hand.
I thought you had 2 ore for some reason.
No.
Shit.
Okay.
Hey, Big
Let's
Red.
see.
Hate insurance. What's going on? So much.
Just give him
What's
two-
going on,
two-
man?
2
You're
wheat or
just
something.
tapping
or
enter, tapping
for-
enter.
Maybe I just
Give him
maybe
it,
I just-
Harry.
Maybe I just drop a road and
This game
let's
feels
just
like
do
a
this,
fever
I
dream
guess.
a little
Let's
bit.
4 to 1, it's fine.
But we're
I
cooking.
have a lot of wheat. And if he monos wheat here, it would suck. Like, it would end the game.
Okay.
I would end it.
Yeah, I think we need to port it for sure.
Yeah. And then don't pass, because you have to get Carter's cards for me.
Drink a white claw and 7 up. Sheesh.
Yeah.
They would have 0 chance in this game without port service and insurance, though. I agree. That is true. Insurance is for little boys who play like men.
That's he's still your weight.
Oh, the 11. Oh,
He's just
my
like
God.
not
It's
so
over.
That's
It's
so
over.
Insurance
It's
is super
over.
important when people are behind.
It's a hard fight. It was
Just
a hard
preserve the
fight.
table's cards.
This setup looks so
Open
good,
up
doesn't
more
it?
trades.
I think I maybe should have worked with
morale.
you guys to take the 6-3 away when I had the Yop.
Tom didn't raise a bitch. I need no
Because it looks so
Yeah, I thought you would for
It's
sure
better,
go
yeah.
for 6-3 there.
yeah, but you stole from
Over
me,
this
remember?
You guys, I don't think it's actually over yet. We still need to lock in and try to get 7 points or something.
Yeah, lock
Unfortunately,
in, bro.
When it's 3 1 to
unfortunately
do all the
7
things,
points
yeah, I
is
basically
not
agree.
cutting it for your boy. I needed straight wins.
Another 11. And
If
Koch is
you
making more
lose
bread
on
off the
4,
11
you
than the
might
8.
get relegated with 1 win. So
It's already looking that way.
Relegated?
I'm gonna keep playing and trying. It just looks so bad.
Is there even relegation?
try to prolong it.
It's
Yeah.
against the dang rules.
And Noise is stealing from me
Well,
every
it's
time. At
against
least he's taking
some
your guys'
rules.
cards.
I mean, I have to if I'm being closed out of
Obviously not
everything,
these
right?
ones.
It's just like
It sucks when it sucks, but it can be important. And I think
Yeah.
Bottom 4 is out. Oh, for real? Oh, yes, they didn't list that. Dude,
It's
delighted
over.
Hakuna and Noise Pond could get relegated?
We're taking like
God,
2 VPs.
That would be quite
3
something.
knights.
that would be
It's
crazy.
over. It's over. It's over.
No way.
Oh,
That's crazy.
man. From 111 roll
He
Carter
dodges
7's
every
up.
single one and I hit it, of course.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You need to balance more. It's reckless.
Is it ever the 9
You're
wheat
a
now?
fool. I wouldn't call you mid.
I think the 6
Mid
is such a big
online, I mean,
roll,
you've done
and we
great
still
online now.
have war off.
I have no
think-
more ore, so
Yours
Yeah,
good
but
as
he
a
gets
VP?
four off the stick.
No, I think you hit the
Look at
wheat
that.
because then when we steal from him, we're getting more
Yeah.
ore, so we
It-
balance it out. We don't want the wheat.
It's toolkit
Alright,
for me.
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
it's
I'll listen
toolkit. I
to
think you
it,
can
but-
use it when it matters, but people use it
Like
wrong.
for
and that's
example,
why
if
it
I had
sucks,
stolen an
basically.
ore from him, that would have helped a lot.
All right, so I need to get my point here now. I helped you guys. What do you have, Carter?
I just discarded all my good stuff.
I have
Any
my two
sheep?
cards. My two cards are your wheat,
I
Ray,
just
I believe.
discarded my sheep.
Carter has my brick, and I have your 2 wheat.
So, what? But I can't get both of them because you
Sulkin's
only have
getting
2
relegated.
cards.
China's not going to get relegated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really got to win, boy.
Just do something. I'm gonna settle. And what am I? We need more wheat or more brick. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I'm just gonna try to
That's
get
fine.
as many points as I can, to be honest. Just in survival mood.
You get 11 for Carter, though.
These rolls too. 6-11.
Gotta try to grab road and keep it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
good.
All right.
Probably extends the game.
Interesting.
I guess you don't have a night, Jack,
Why do you guess that?
because you sounded pretty down.
No, I don't have a night. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you do, we could try to figure something out to get.
Yeah, no,
500
there was
Rikita.
an
Oh, how many
angle.
games left?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I brickport.
Be
So
too easy
like,
put it
The
Um,
brick port is worse
Yeah.
than the wheat port.
So you're gonna play the game on hard mode,
Unfortunately, in
bro.
this
That's what it is.
spot,
MLC.
'cause you want to use your bricks to build roads, but we do overproduce wheat between
What's
all of us.
let's think about how Noise could lose this game. Right? He's got confirmed 1 non-night. The rest is actually kind of mystery now. These are fresh. We have 0 information about this. Yeah, come on, let's talk about it, chat. Because this is actually... I'm trying to think if there's a world where he loses, and I think there is. He's got to have a VP. He's got to have 1 VP. He should have a night. I think at this point, he should have a night. Like almost every other dev has been pulled or played. Or they're floating around somewhere. 2 VP up, night. Doesn't got to have a VP. I suppose he doesn't. He could have 2 monos. But at the point where he ripped the mono, I don't know if you were here, but he had 2 non-nights for the longest. And then... Oh, massive for Carter. He had 2 non-nights, and then he ripped the mono, and it was a huge mono, and it felt like the kind of mono you would only rip when there's... when you don't... If you have a second one, you're more inclined to play weaker monos because you control the pacing better. Whereas I think in this case, he just ripped a god mono because it was just a god mono. I'm not sure that... it feels like a non-night to me. It feels like a VP. He had 3 down and play 1 for basing. True, he did pop again. Yeah, that's why I wanted to check. You can take the massive wheat mono last orbit. Okay. Oh, sunsets, yeah. Fuck. I don't even have time to read it. Alec. You damn troll. 1 VP, 4 nights is how we might lose. That's so funny. Oh, he might. And Road Builder, I mean, Road Builder is actually playable. Hi, David. First time trader, long time scammer. Last I saw you were dedicating your life to applying to Love Island. False. I hope you're living your dreams, man. You'll be there one day. Separate statements. What do they have to do with the first? I don't know. On a related note, please stop telling me please stop calling me to tell me about the Church of Klaus. My friends heard the voicemail and think I joined a cult. Tell your friends that you don't need them anymore. You found a new home. Be well, King. Bless up. Shout out Sunset Mang. What a guy. Oh, thank you for the copy pasta, Retired Hero. Oh, sorry, people are joining chat now. Thank you for that, Retired Hero.
Pray, and then he fed
Thank you,
everybody.
Rowan.
Oh, the sheep fort game, yeah.
Jack No Knight, yeah, he said that though.
Oh my god, bro, that was a disaster.
I think you're more ahead here than you were there. There was at least
Retired Zero. Wait,
catch you.
no, that's Retired Hero. Yeah.
I don't
Did I
think
go
I'm
for
the
Retired
guy
Zero?
who has a
I
chance
don't
of winning here, Noise, if you're looking for who to steal from.
I don't think anybody does.
Just giving a point.
Shout out Retired Hero, man. Legend.
Yeah, I don't know.
Legend.
I'm just You just chased my shit, and I don't want to
Road
chase
builder
shit.
claim is always the best strat. Hey, you did it in
I
nationals and you
stopped
lost.
because people stopped helping and I whiffed.
I was.
You also did actually have them.
Stolen ore.
Oh, jeez, this is insane.
This
He's
is
hit every
insane.
hit.
4 ore on the 6. It's
Not
just a dev
7.
every time now.
GG. GG. I really I don't know.
Could be a night to win
I,
here.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't
Oh,
know, and then I'm also
man.
not sure.
Oh man, it could just be a flip a
Not
night to
sure.
win. That is so crazy.
And I get a settle. Do you have wood?
Noise might be about to pick up the most useless win ever.
No wood?
It might matter. It could really matter. Like I know China
Yeah.
Man, you've been arguing for it, and it could definitely happen. But
Any wood?
like of anyone on this
No
table,
wood.
No wood.
Noise's win definitely makes things messy for the
This
playoffs,
is the thing.
and also makes him kind of have to take the next game seriously, which generally work. Like
Those
Noise's
are the
winning
cards that I
strategy
have.
is
What
not
you're
care at
offering.
all until you win.
Oh, wonderful.
It's not a thing. I'm down to keep popping if you guys want to
3VP's
try and
road
extend the
builder,
game.
it's
That
GG.
would extend the game because even if I get army, I'm on
I'll take road. Noise doesn't. Noise
I
doesn't
don't think
win
there's
with
any way
road builder
you
game,
can.
7.
does he?
But
I'm just saying, that is the only way to a win here.
Do they
for
even
an-
get
for all
Jack and
three of
Dev?
us.
Yeah.
And I'm down to
Yeah,
try.
well, so Jack, if I'm giving, or do you have anything I can 3 to
Road
1
builder
if
wouldn't
I'm
end the
trading
game.
you? What am I trading you to pop?
I have a pop in my hand, but as we
Oh, I
know, I
see.
need more ore all the time. Hopefully, I can roll a 7 and pluck one from him also.
Sheep
Got
4,
it, got it.
maybe?
Yeah,
Well, I guess
Fucking-
if Jack has this much ore, then the 8 raw, yeah. The
that's
8
the
Um,
sitch.
Except.
What about, what's your hand, Carter? Maybe there's a 3-person trade.
A good
Two
trade.
brick and a sheep.
That's a good, it is a good trade. I should have watched your masterclass with Jack Usher.
and my plan is just to build roads and try to stay at 6.
Right,
Solid plan.
so...
Fundamentals.
Alright, I'll just pass and hope he doesn't have 3 VPs on him.
Hello,
Nice.
Carter. Does he have a table talk master call where he teaches you to call out little kids?
You want me to build roads, Ray?
I can trade 1 wood if you want to build a road. I need
Play
the
will
other
trade
to
Ray
sell.
giving his own brick away.
Okay.
The 6 got a 1 for 6.
What do you want?
Classic.
Sheep is blocked. I'll take the
I
sheep.
mean, I really.
Okay.
I don't want Noise to win with a night flip, but I have a sinking feeling that we're very close to the end of the game. I don't know what can be done. We'll see. We'll see. It would be super cool if the game didn't end immediately and they could fashion a comeback. That would be really epic. Because honestly, if Noise wins with a night flip here, it's going to be 10-6, 5-5, which is by far the biggest blowout game in the MLC so far as I know. That would not be super hype.
Okay.
Noise wants to do quiet. I think he just has it. He hasn't been saying much anyway. I don't think he's going to say anything.
Yeah, I'd prefer to trade this. Just drop a road and pass.
What do you say?
And don't forget, Noise is a beast.
Unless,
The last KOC season I played, Noise went undefeated apart from the game where I beat
yeah,
him,
I don't know.
I think.
Jack, do you want me to pop?
I
I can give you an ore.
The thing is, Noise is so
Oh,
far
you
ahead
barely-
regardless, it
you
doesn't
zero
make sense
cards.
to say anything, no. Why would a blowout game be a bad thing?
I need.
Well, because I just end
theoretically
stream.
get
It's
two
just boring for
pops
me.
here.
Boring for you guys, I think.
I have to try.
I like
can't
those
be
games.
giving it any pops. I have to.
But the thing is, you're more likely to get 2 pops.
Okay, they're just figuring out their trades here. It's boring, but yeah, I mean, also, they happen. The reality of Catan. Well, that's my point. Is the reality of Catan is that actually we've seen in the MLC that a lot of the best players and communicators can prevent blowout games from happening very consistently. That has happened. So everyone knows that blowout games can happen. And I think a lot of people in like the bottom half of like awareness of Catan generally will treat it as more of a luck game and think that they won't have control over it. So yeah, I typically like to see good games happen because they're an indicator of skill. You just mentioned it's the first one to 5 rounds. It's uncommon in this tournament because the players are really that good. I miss talking Catan with you. Yeah, that's why I like being on stream. It's been a while, and then once we actually have ranked mode launched on Landover and everything, then I'll be playing quite a lot, and it'll be good to do that, making a lot of content.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Right, 2 deaths for Jack.
Is that GG? Close.
Is Noise trolling?
Second mono, probably.
Is he scouting a
GG,
steal?
what?
It looks close, man.
What?
Yeah, no problem, man.
Don't give me
As long as
that.
they're
It looks
not
mad
close.
close.
If all players are all equally good, then luck pretty much always decides it. No, if players are all equally good, then 3 versus 1 means that. I mean, it's not about.
Just
The
pass.
point is that if they're all
Just
good,
pass.
then you can balance it because they're not independently
interesting.
playing.
Just pass.
The
Don't
higher
make
the
it
skill,
big.
the higher the collaboration potential. So
Maybe.
I just said.
Oh,
Here it is.
Saved the game card. Good job.
interesting road builder.
You did it.
Oh, I mean, not really.
Why is the
Just
Bulgarian
needs 2
Tempest?
roads, but-
Run it, bro. Run it.
Help me plow him.
Here we go.
I will
The game
plow
goes
you,
on
I
at least another
swear.
turn.
I swear.
I hope Jack with 0 cards here, threatening violence
I mean,
upon
yeah,
Noise
honestly.
Bun.
Not much.
Nice.
Oof.
Jeez.
Okay,
So
but
much.
let's talk
Table needs a 7
deals.
so bad.
Or not deals.
Who plays best in the day and who plays best against
Options.
their opponents? Rare is skill, those
3
two
wood,
factors are all equal.
4
Yeah.
brick, 2 sheep, 1 wheat, 3 ore. I'm gonna write it in chat for you guys so you see it.
Can you just post it in
Here
a
we
drill?
go.
Post it. Yeah, I can't. I'm not an
Yeah.
auditory person.
I'm not an auditor.
Hmm?
Okay.
See it in the chat.
Wow. Ray has a knotted hand.
Alright.
What? What does this mean?
3 wood, 4
Oh.
brick, 2. Okay, you got it.
What does this mean is so
I
funny.
think I'm just. Okay. I think
The thing is, I don't think anyone has wheat. That's the biggest problem.
there's 0 wheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 2 maybe watching this.
Is
now.
there any
60
trade
viewers
where
in
I
the
could
chat. Hope you're enjoying it.
settle
YouTube and
and you
Twitch.
could settle too, and I could do something else?
I don't remember your
No.
hand.
Because I don't have wheat or
You
wood.
you could use the
What's your hand,
ores.
Carter?
I have 2 brick.
3, 4, 2, 1, 3, boy. Isn't that the
Sheep,
name of the?
Ore.
Isn't that in the Les Miserables? They have the song where he says like the prisoner number. 3, 4, 2, 1, 3.
This type of thing? Because I could settle sheep port and port the sheep.
Yeah, I just have the 1 sheep though.
Dude, Ray.
Yeah.
Ray could go to 8 now.
So
we can take
something
road
like-
actually. You can take road.
Like this.
And then
With
what are you
some-
doing?
Like whatever rolls, I'll help you. see
Even if
your
Jack is a mono, he has
action
to
or
play a
something.
knight for pacing just as a
Can you
chance.
promise to never take road for me too? Just so I can.
Yeah,
Probably
unless
best in mono
it's
still.
to win. Yeah, I
It's too
won't
much.
take it. I won't take it
8,
like
7,
for
6,
9 or
5,
something.
3,
I'll let you have it. He's probably gonna win.
Yeah.
Is that it from the song? Ray, big Hugh Jackman fan confirmed. Probably.
Feeling less sad now. Done.
Ray on
Carter,
solid
what'd you get out
7,
of that
feeling pretty
trade?
decent.
I get him not fighting me on
Unless to
road
win.
because he had.
Unless it's to
Table
win.
needs 7 so
Unless it's-
badly.
Yeah. So I'm saying
He
like,
rolls like he rolls like 1-3 and gets
Yeah,
for the win
right,
like, after a point.
Wow,
No,
Carter
but
is
I'm
rolling
saying,
like a
like,
god
I
right
think you
now.
probably close it.
Pretty
before
late,
I
but
have-
he's actually making cuts.
for 8 or whatever, and or maybe I don't know. I think it's just so he has more security.
Crazy how Carter had 4 or years ago and has still not citied because it all got monoed by noise. I mean, that was a brutal culling. Like, that was nasty. He just sliced the whole table in half.
I don't know if I can.
One of
I
the,
don't-
one of the
I can't
actual
extend
nastiest ones I've
City.
seen in a long time. You just can't counter that. I mean, it's just ripped everyone's potential out of their hands so quickly. They're doing okay now. Almost. I mean, it could still
I
be
think I
flip
just have
knight
to take
instead
the
of
city.
noise.
Yeah.
I think that's the way.
It looks like flip knight
But
and
don't
city
you
for
lose on more points
settle
if
for
you
sure.
don't extend? I guess you can't.
Yeah,
You
I
can
mean,
both to it.
whatever.
Can we roll
So
one
noise pump
setting?
PvPs is spooky for sure.
Just one.
Yeah, he worked pretty hard
Yeah,
for
for
that.
real.
Oh, okay. We're cooking.
I think
Right
you
here.
block your.
Second road
You're
builder is
Yeah.
possible.
So
2
shitty.
VPs road
I don't see
builder
how
doesn't win.
I don't see myself winning this game.
Except
I don't even
settle.
know how I win, even if for,
Absolutely is possible though. If noise 2 VPs road builder, like, could you win? I guess with a settle, it could win. Everyone has a chance except Jack. Jack has a chance.
I can't win the
He's
game.
got-
I
he's
can
got
only
no
like
next.
prevent you from winning imminently.
Jack
like,
can
there's other
absolutely
people who are
win.
way more imminent
Unlikely,
than
but
me.
you could.
I mean,
Disturb
the thing
sleep
is,
and
though,
want to go back and watch from the start.
That's just true.
Hello,
Like,
Fun Glutton. I'm sorry your
Hi.
sleep got messed up. My apologies.
Stupid.
The last time Jack said, "How do I win?" he did win, so just keep that in mind. He absolutely can win this game. It's super unlikely now, of course, but he can do it. All right,
Stupid.
all right. I mean, I still like the 6
He
Aura.
moves it
Can you
probably
dev?
over-
I could dev with hell.
I like the
I
5
just
is
have
nice
wood.
because you
If that
invested in it,
helps.
and Noise already had sheep.
Noise, do you want to help?
No.
I have a weird feeling that Noise might have the seal to win here though. Never mind. I was going to say it could be saved, but actually with a roll and a steal, he probably wins. And the way this game's been going, he's probably going to hit the roll.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh my god, I've never produced off the 8, man.
is that game?
See,
I've
Bad
never
plan
produced
to
off
get.
the 8.
It doesn't look like game. That's a big roll for Carter. You might be going to 8 points here. Ocho puntos.
Hopefully the 11 hits and I can feed you.
Be ready, boy.
That'd be great.
Oh my god, wait. Wait,
Hey, my numbers are rolling now. What is
Wait,
going
caught
on?
a 10 or 8 here?
7,
Yo, what the shit?
Like, so do you want to try and crunch out a win on your own, or do you
Oh, what a
want to
freak.
give me more deaths?
What a freak.
Do we need
Fun
plow that
Glutton,
spot?
you
Is
are.
that
I mean,
helpful?
you've arrived at a very
Yeah,
interesting
what do you
point in the
need to
game.
plow
You
the
should
spot?
definitely watch it from the start.
2 roads, wheat sheep.
Carter the G,
I
man.
don't have sheep.
The Carter 5.
But I do have 2 roads.
God, Carter is
Okay.
cooking. I mean, Noise Pond theoretically could have 1 VP road builder and actually win, right? Isn't that spooky?
What would you trade for the 2 roads? Like, do you
Right.
want to just do the 2 roads and see if we can figure it out
Carter's hand is so nasty here, man.
on your turn? You
President
don't?
Carter? Yeah.
No, I
he's
wanna
the
I think
keep
you
best.
should
Devin.
drop 1 road yourself though, because if he has road builder, or
Yeah,
whatever,
you can feed
not
the
road
plow,
builder,
can't you?
but like if he can build 2 roads, he
I'm trying to keep the
Yeah.
game alive, so
Yeah.
I think I need to keep deving. So instead of trading me 2 roads, why don't you trade me a wheat and port the 2 brick for the sheep, and then I can keep deving.
Yeah, I can do that. Wheat for what do you want to give?
Carter's
I
up
think I just
now.
settle and drop roads.
Got motherfucking money
No matter
now.
what. I don't have sheep.
You can
Carter
make
God. He is cooking.
Oh,
He's
I
got
see what
8
you're
points
saying.
here.
the 3 for 2 basically,
I got money now.
whereby I'm extending the game for you.
Right. But then I can't drop as many roads. 1 second, let me
Late
think
on this
about
morning
it.
You don't
showing
need
up.
that many
Yeah.
roads. How many do you need?
Really,
1,
like,
2, 3,
right
4,
in
5,
time. I mean,
6, 7. You only need
could've-
really 1 road.
could have ended
if
2
he's-
orbits
if
ago.
he's road buildering.
Pacing masterclass. Yeah, Carter paced amazing. Yeah. Yeah, like Carter didn't roll a card for like 5,000 orbits. Like, oh, what an amazing pacer! I can't believe it. real positional expertise here.
I guess he took army last turn.
Yeah.
No, maybe you need to. I don't know.
Actually, wait, no, I'm getting a road here. What am I thinking? Yeah, I can drop 2
Oh,
roads.
so you have 2 roads.
Yeah.
Smart of him to delay that city earlier.
We go
Okay.
We're back off kind of player.
Trickle
There
down
you
to
go.
4.
There you go.
Yeah. Or else I go to the
Add monies my way.
310
Thank you,
in
man.
case
Do that. Enjoy.
Noise, are you gonna
Ray's
keep robbing
trying to
me?
do stuff
That's
to me.
nice when you get your rolls early in the draft in the end
I
game.
think to know.
It's not that to rob you. It's to keep
Skill
the
issue,
8
Crane.
block.
Sounds like a skill issue.
I can't. It's just. That's
How
why.
good is the 8 when
Goes to the 10
other
3.
8 is
Okay, that's the best roll
literally
path.
that anyways?
But that's what fucks me, right? So it's
pacing.
like, I guess at
Nice.
least with
Nice 12.
some shit like.
Okay. I mean, Noise doesn't have roads here now to win, but maybe he pops? Maybe he has a death here? He has a sheep for sure, right? I mean, he may have lost it, I suppose.
Oh, he's close.
He's got the mono, I guess. Is that what he's thinking?
This is super.
There's no
This
way.
is really interesting.
He
What's
doesn't
this
have
now?
VPs.
I think
It's
I
gotta
maybe
be a
pulled
VP.
the settle out of his hand.
Is it really 9 with open settle?
I got a wood.
Carter takes the lead.
Hmm.
Jack takes army next turn. Ooh!
Yeah, that's game. That's game, guys. I don't know.
Oh
I think
shit!
All good. GG.
Never mind. Wow. Wow.
I forgot. You know why? I
Okay.
forgot I could settle
Damn.
for some reason. Did we roll into a settle? I feel like I just had a settle in hand.
We almost had that.
You maybe did.
We almost had it. I'm saying we because I identify with the underdogs,
What a
but
disaster.
Oh yeah, you needed that roll. Wow. Wait, did you? Yeah, you did. Damn.
that's what's it.
Maybe I should have self blocked
Yeah.
9. He just monos it anyways.
Hey, Jack, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, Jack didn't even have a night.
if I didn't have many nights, so I was like,
I didn't even pull a night here.
Jack, unironically, lucky to get 2 VPs here. Bro needs to win a turn earlier. For real, yeah, they got like 5 points in that one turn. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it could have gone either way. Noise Pond picks up a win here, which messes up the standings nicely. 2 plays you could have done with a 3rd win really badly. Did not get it, and Noise Pond is gonna rise up for sure. I mean, his point score has been pretty solid. I don't know where he's gonna land, but Catan gods like to tease. Yeah, this whole spreadsheet, by the way, needs some updating because Griffin is actually already in #1 spot with the 3rd win today. So there's a few things that have happened here. Obviously, Squash got the win as well. That's big. And now Noisepod got a win. So things are definitely heating up.
Yeah.
It was a pretty scummy
It's going to be pretty
mono.
close.
oh, shut up. I mean, it's like you're getting fucked. It's like an insurance mono. Like, fuck.
Wait, so what happens if I feed the plow?
We don't have it.
No, I could have if I just gave you like all of my cards.
Yeah, you did.
We just
maybe have
lose
him.
anyways.
Yeah, Carter would have had
Well-
a great spot for sure.
he doesn't have another settle spot though,
Carter suffered
so
really.
he'd have to pull another VP, and he'd have to keep.
Yeah, I'd have to get a VP.
So first 8 of the game was on turn 27, and so literally half of this entire game's lifespan, there was like Carter didn't hit his key roll, and then he did in the back half, and things started lighting up. Like a few 4s, not many. Carter's production is like negligible, right? Yeah, and somehow Ash's was about the same with an 895 city. That is actually shocking. The fact that Ash produced that few cards, Noisepod has produced ore, not only more ore than the rest of the table combined, but also more ore than the rest of every other resource he produced combined. Just crazy.
I don't know if it's that crazy. I think I would always prefer Ray overall here, but I just fucked him. Like, the thing about that ore mono is just to absolutely delete your guys' hand. Like, if you guys build up with that shit, like, you have great setups. Yeah, I feel like.
I'd
My
take
thing
your
is
setup.
though, I don't think I can win with 8-4, 11, 6-5. Whereas I think there's a small chance of me winning if 4s go off and 8s go off with this setup.
No, that's a
I
bad.
mean, Noise would have still had pull to win here, right?
What? 8-4-2-6-5?
8-4, 2, 6, 5. I
Still
don't
had pull to
think
win.
What about
win. Because then I'm leaving 8-4, 11 for noise. Like that's
Whatever.
Ray. No, Ray
Fine.
takes that.
or
Yeah,
Ray.
'cause
Yeah, I
Ray
mean either
takes
way,
it,
it's
yeah.
not good.
I don't think Jack would have won.
Why is
Like
it
this
not
is the
good?
only way to secure a win con and like
Necessarily, I mean,
hope
Carter
for
could
yeah,
first
definitely
high roll.
win.
I'm the same with you. I feel like if you leave 8-4-11 when you're already lacking, like you just get railed.
Yeah, I think this is my only chance to have like a chance to win. But maybe I'm wrong.
Disaster game.
Yo.
MLC is not being kind. Yo.
What's going on, Jack? Yeah, this is pretty funky. Congratulations on the win, Noise Pond. First off.
Yeah, I had to pay up for the last one. Last one was embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, you got 2 monos and a road builder, 3 army, 3 knight army. It's about as clean as you can get on the dev side. Yeah, I mean, you basically said it on stream, just how I would have said it, is that, yeah, you effectively wiped out every single other player on the board with that first mono. Carter was doing a lot with very little and lost 4 ore, which he needed really badly. You empty Jack's hand. From that point, I'm curious how confident did you feel about your chances after that mono?
I'd say like 50-50. Well, actually, no, 60-40 because I had the second mono, right? Did I already have it at the time? I think so.
I think you did.
But I kind of deleted everyone's hand, and I figured I'm definitely a good shot, just like waiting for another mono. There was a turn where Ray said it out loud, like monoing the wheat, I could have done it, but I just didn't want to blow my load too early and like use like that could have been winning, just again deleting so much wheat. But I didn't get like too much utility out of it, and I just wanted to make sure I was waiting for a better mono, like keep it for the win if I get locked out like this shit.
Yeah, which came close to happening potentially. Yeah. Wow, I didn't realize that you actually pulled the monos back to back as your first 2 devs. That is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's absolutely revolting. Okay. Well, let's go back to the very beginning though. We have Jack, you had the first placement of the game. You went for big 859. What was your thought process looking at this board? What were you hoping for? How do you feel about placements?
I'd at least get 6-4-2, but I'd ideally get 6-5. I think it's horrible for first, to be totally honest. Like, it's definitely bad, but it's playable.
Hmm.
It could work. It could work out.
Yeah.
It just looks hard. I don't think I can ever get the 3-1. You know, the 9, 10, 11 plow could even be there to the 8, 10. But if it's not, the 3, 10, 11 player is gonna just road settle you or go for it, and I'm not gonna have wood brick to get there. 6, 9, 3 isn't any better. Nor neither of them, because I don't end up with 6, 5. Yeah, it just looks tough, man. I don't know. I don't know if you had a different idea or chat did or anything.
It didn't come up that much. I mean, now you mention it, I think top 693, maybe that does have hopes for the 810 on the bottom. But it's pretty
6,
similar.
9, 3, 8, 10 looks tough, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's what Ray ended up with, but with the addition of the 10, 11, 3 and some other stuff. I mean,
Yeah, which makes it okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's still hard for Ray, right?
Yeah,
Like, you saw he didn't pull a single dev.
yeah, definitely portless. I think the portless prospects was what made it look a little difficult from the get-go for you. But then obviously you did have that potential 6-5 out, which could have been something. Yeah, I think Noise probably did well to deny you that, honestly, because it would have been such an enabler for you.
I maybe should have just done the 6-4 to deny the extra settle spot. And not done the 6-4-2. I was thinking about doing that. But I was hopeful that I could get the 6-3. Because if I go 6-4 to deny that, Noise probably beats me to the 5-12. And then that road's going nowhere, but I guess I can road settle on the coast.
Yeah.
I don't know. SJ's telling me that chat was saying I should do 9, 10, or a 10, 11, 2 up. I think that's just terrible.
I don't know about chat. I think it was an idea. Yeah, but
I think it's too slow. I think it's too slow.
Yeah. Griffin was asking if you would have ever gone for the 6-3 with your Yop. Was that an option for you?
Yeah, I definitely was thinking of going 6-3 with the Yop. Unfortunately, Carter stole me, and I lost.
I think there was a trade though, potentially, to like give me the ore and I give you the plow.
Yeah, for sure. I'd have to, but yeah, 6-3 is pretty important, as we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the Yop. I don't know. The Yacht made sense because I got to go devs and I had extra ore, and then the 5 and the 9 just didn't roll, and then I lost all my ore.
Yeah.
So I got really and that was, you know, the end of the game for me.
Yeah.
So it was unfortunate, but there was a way that it maybe made sense.
Gotcha. Okay. And you managed to whiff on army there a few times, or pulling knights generally,
Yeah.
which is pretty perfect run there for Noise. And Noisebon, you went for the 6-9-11. I guess there weren't too many like amazing options. It was probably going to be something with the 6 or on the 9 wheat anyway. What pushed you onto the 6-9-11 over anything else?
I don't know. I think I'm able to leverage getting 6-3. I feel like I'm confident enough to get it. Like, I don't think Jack does any service trying to like fuck me there that early. Because I just said it out loud. Like that's what I was saying. I want to go. I want one spot, and I feel like I might just get that one spot. But and I just touch a brick, and I know if I just get the 6-3, I have brick and wood like for later. And I just thought that was juicy, and like there was some wood spots and wood outs, like outside, like the whole bottom of the board. If I'm not getting like 6-5, so I just thought
Oh.
it's a little bit more extra brick or some shit.
Yeah, 11 rolled. 11 was kind of a thing.
Yeah, I poured it for a pop at one point. Fuck that shit.
Nice. No city walls. Okay. Cool. And then your pick on the way back felt more. I mean, you seem more conflicted about it. I personally really like the 6-5. I guess what 8-10 seemed like it maybe would have suffered from a space problem. But what do you think? What do you think would have been the main difference there? If you
Oh
did go
my
8-10?
god! If I took 8-10, holy shit!
Yeah. No waits until like roll 27.
I don't know. I just something about. I feel like I had to play a little weird in my brain, and then my brain like stopped me from that and saying, I think it's playable, but I do think the odds are you're more likely just getting screwed by someone else being on that other spot more than likely than 8-10. Like, and yeah, like you pray for just fucking 6 high roll and just there you go.
Yeah. See that. Okay. Ray, you placed in third, and for the 6-9-3, and then you ended up with a 10-11-3, where I guess you didn't have a whole lot of options. Was there anything else that you did like on the way back with the 6-9-3?
I was looking at 6-5 myself. It's just like I don't, unless I'm ahead, I don't get blocked because I have my own 6, my own 9, my own 5. So it's kind of interesting, but it's very risky because I mean Jack has this 8-9-5 and he's gonna get on some more. So I was pretty scared to go devs against that. So maybe left a bit too much. 6-5 is pretty strong for both Noise and Jack, though.
That would have been really interesting, actually. Would you have started on the port or taken the coastal option and pointed somewhere else? Oh, sorry, taking the desert option, I mean.
Yeah, I think I should start on the port just because I only need probably one settle on the sheep port or something.
Gotcha. Okay. And I mean, your game was pretty. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think your game was pretty uninteresting since you didn't get into the dev deck at all. You didn't. It never felt like you were like in an electric position. I think 8-10. I think once the point that you settled on the 8-10, that was obviously quite exciting for your game. Seeing you get such a good all-wheat sheep, such a good 3-for-1 port. But it didn't really seem that your game really advanced from there. I guess maybe the mono contributed to that. Yeah, I don't know. Did you see an out for yourself getting into the end game there?
No, I was just hoping to get to like 8 points. But yeah, I think the start was good. Like if Noise doesn't have monos, then maybe I city 6-9-3 and settle for like 6 or something. So
Yeah,
could have been something.
Unfortunately, these guys have 2 win privilege. They didn't really have the incentive to work as hard.
I mean, a third win would have been pretty big too. You get spots during
Yeah,
the
but I
finals.
think
Point
they're not.
system is screwed, Jack. It's screwed, Jack.
I know. I think they were resigned to an extent. Like there was a moment where we could have gotten a city trade to get more cards, but they're like, I kind of want to get points down. They're not wrong. They just do have 2 win privileges. So they have different objectives here.
Well, I think well, that probably brings me to the only person I haven't talked to yet, which is Carter. I think Carter put up quite a lot of work for the table with cards that you couldn't really afford to give away quite early on.
Yeah.
Carter, you had an absolutely brutal 4th pick here. I think it was really difficult to find something that matches up to some of these other Titanic spots. What was that decision-making process for you like? Like, was there anything else that felt playable to you?
I mean, I think the most like defensive pick was like 6'5", 8'4", 11, but I just don't think that's winnable at all. I mean, yeah, maybe I can get road, but then I'm leaving, 8'4", 2 for noise pawn potentially, or something like that. And I felt like I didn't want to leave 8'4", 2 or 8'4", 11, and I definitely wanted to get road. So I was just like, okay, this is the best way to kind of secure a win con, and if my 8s and 4s go off, then I have an outside chance, and I can maybe make some good trades and get the board fighting devs pretty hard against each other, was my thinking.
Yeah.
Because I just, 3-way army race. I saw that, little bit of advantage by going for road.
Yeah, and you claimed those points. I wouldn't say early, but you claimed them probably early for what your setup would normally like to do in a vacuum before you even get the city down. Just trying to secure some points there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was pretty close to getting a city early, actually.
Yeah.
And I think my 8s went off a little bit more, and at the early game, I could have actually had a pretty good game there.
Yeah,
but I think noise is kind of forced into hitting Jack, which is really nice for me.
Yeah, I mean, you getting your way up to 4 in hand was a sight to see, and I wish it had worked out for you there. Because it was pretty inspirational stuff. Yeah, I think you make a good point about the spots as well. Is that while there are other ideas, like we're also looking at potentially 8-2-4 onto Brickport with the 6-5, kind of similar idea to the 8-4-11 without the road potential maybe. But either of those spots are so good for another player, and it's just okay for you. It's a tough spot.
Sure, it balances the board for them, and then it's a better 3-way race. But this was the only thing that gave me a chance to actually close it.
Yeah, and you did break your road settle, I think, to trade Jack onto the 5-12, which felt important potentially.
Yeah.
You also didn't roll an 8 for literally the first half of the game. That's not like an exaggeration. It was exactly the first 50% of all the rolls in the game was no 8.
It was so many 6s too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I mean, if you watch the stream back, there was some legitimate hype about you hitting rolls back to back in that one orbit near the end, where people thought you were going to bring it back from the depths. So yeah,
it would have been pretty sweet if Jack was able to take army or something there, because I think Noise needed that roll too to win. So if Jack had pulled a knight there and he didn't hit that roll, could have been interesting.
Just it was interesting to watch from the perspective of what if Noise Pawn doesn't win. Basically, I think that was kind of how it felt. And you almost got there, and with collaboration with Jack and Ray as well, you guys almost pulled it off. But Noise a little bit too dominant this game. Congrats again on the win, Noise Pond. And GG guys, well played. I'll see you in the next game.
Yo.
Thank you.
Yeah. See ya. Alright. Endgame would be so fun to watch if Jack overtake army. Yeah, exactly. Or even if we just had an extra orbit where it's like, oh, Carter's on 8 with a road settle pop to win, or and the Noise also on 9. Yeah, I think the Jack hype is overrated. Even if he fabricated an extra dev, which wasn't the VPs that he has in his hand, which is also a point, which is quite important. If he did have an extra dev on top of this, out of nowhere, that would put him onto 8 with open settle. But the port is useless. The city is not easy. It's like, it's not that he doesn't settle easy, he doesn't city easy. It's not easy points for him there. So the Jack is overrated. No, not like that. But yeah, I think in the context of like, oh, maybe Jack could have won if he took Army. I think by that point you're still in a tough spot. But I guess he would have had chances. I think probably Carter would have had the best odds then. Interesting game. I think cool to see them give it a good go. I think there was a couple of points where they obviously could have collaborated better, or kind of agreed on what their path was, because there was a discussion about trading with Carter. Felt like it could have been a good move at the time to give him a dev. Didn't happen, but then Jack was also not able to dev, so that felt like a not productive orbit. But yeah, these things happen. I think it was difficult, and obviously, like Jack said, the motivations for the different players are a bit different. Some players need the win, some players need to maintain their points, and honestly, you'll probably never know what someone's intent is in an event like this fully, because I think there is some incentive to do better, but it's a tough sell to not go for solid points. So especially when you're on 2 wins. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for coming by. I don't know when I'm going to be live again, actually. I'm traveling to London this weekend for the first time in a while to visit my great uncle, who might not be that great, I don't know. But he is my great uncle. And he's getting older, so it's one of those days where you get older and the number goes up. So we're meeting up for that. Haven't been to England in ages, so that'll be interesting. But I don't know when I'm going to be live next. I'll hopefully cover some MLC game in the future. For now, it's probably going to be mostly radio silence, with a couple of Landover videos coming out in the next month or so. I'm going to be pretty busy behind the scenes. So Worlds is happening at the beginning of April. Which I will be attending, but not as a player. I'll be documenting that, making lots of content on the Landover socials. German Nationals at the end of May, so that's still a little while. But yeah, I have to get my CK game on because we will play Cities and Knights at Worlds. At German Nationals, which is insane. May? Yeah, it's a little while. That's for next World Cycle? Exactly, yeah. And for the Euros. Yeah. Well, March? Nah. It was meant to be before Worlds, but it got pushed. But it's cool. Yeah. So, excited. We'll see how it goes. For now, I'm probably going to be off stream for a bit, apart from MLC games, just working on Landover content, working on the launch. In 6 weeks' time, we're going to be straight up public, like the public product will be there. The app will have launched and everything, so kind of crazy. It's not long at all, and hopefully in the meantime I'll be covering some there's also going to be some Premier League games, which I'll be I'm sure I'll be covering too, in Chaos King Catan. So anyway, have a good rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning, depending where you are.